All right, guys, I gathered all the stuff. Time to mix some top dressing to start the season off. We got high quality worm castings here. We got our go-to craft blend. We're gonna put some blood meal in there. We got some rabbit poo. And then we're gonna do some more manure. And then high quality compost as well. We're just got the tarp out. We're gonna mix it up. And then we'll go ahead and top dress these. And then I will top them off with some straw. And you guys can check that out. But you guys see me mix plenty of times. I'm just gonna get to work right now and go to the next step. All right, okay. Dumped everything out here. Worm castings, compost, craft blend, rabbit poo, which really stinks, and all the other stuff I talked about. Just gonna give it a mix, and once I mix it up, I'm gonna store it in this bin. Let's go. Here's the mix, kind of spread out. Gonna give it a couple more toss. Looking good. Mixing soil is just tiresome. Doesn't also help that I'm hungover, but season's definitely moving fast on us. We're behind schedule, but this is where it all starts. Let me go give it another mix and toss it in the bin, and I will show you how I use it. Heavy stuff. Okay, here's the game plan. One big hefty scoop on anything under 15 gallons. 15 gallons is gonna get 2 big scoops, and then 25 gallons will get 3 big scoops. I hope I made enough. One scoop wasn't enough. We're gonna do up at 1 scoop per measurement there. So 2 scoops on anything under 15, 3 scoops for a 15 gallon, and then probably 4 to 5 scoops on a 25 gallon. Once you toss it in there, all I'm gonna do is spread it with my fingers, just mix it in there, and then we will top it again with some straw. So I'll be back and do that. Whew. That was a lot of work. Okay, got them all top dressed. Whew. Okay, if I had a little, I put on some of them. I pretty much did the perfect amount. I didn't skimp on anything. The green ones, the green buckets, are all gonna be potted hopefully next week, but I got lots to do. All right, guys, let us go get that hay. I mean, sorry, not hay, straw. Big difference. Spent a lot of time last weekend on my front yard. Looking good. Bonsai training this maple. Trees that people need to pick up. Oh, dang. My sister took my car. Okay. While we wait for my sister to come back with my truck, let's talk about what happened this winter. Had all my figs obviously in the garage. Had the grow light. Had the heater. And just a quick update, guys, or thoughts on the whole thing. Trying to be successful in the Midwest, zone 6A, with our brutal winter is just a freaking task, guys. A task. This technology or this strategy of using a propane heater to heat up the garage, it works. Heats up the garage really nice. I can get it really toasty in here, maybe 70, 80 degrees. But these tanks are expensive to refill. You're talking about, I believe, $20, $22, something like that. They last literally 2 days. 2 days to heat up a 650 square foot garage, and just not worth it, guys. Not worth it. A lot of work is going to be done to the house. We're going to get a new driveway. Gonna get my floor coated, garage painted, space heater. So no more of this propane. It just doesn't work. If you're seriously trying to do this strategy, if you can afford it and just pay for it, go for it, I guess. But not gonna happen. When I put the trees away, just so you guys can understand what I did with them, right before I put them away for winter, I put some slow release fertilizer and some high premium compost on top. There's a lot of debate on whether it makes sense to even do it before you put the trees away or do it when the trees wake up. This is my thought on it. The compost takes a long time to break down. The slow release takes a long time to break down. During the whole process of storing the trees in winter, you're watering it. The watering wakes up the microbes, starts to break down the compost and the slow release fertilizer. So in theory, hopefully when the trees wake up, they have some food ready to go for them. This is the go-to. Normally, I don't care what you guys use, but see back there, that citrus tone by Espoma, game changer. Game changer. I put pretty much 2 handfuls, premium, and then put the trees to sleep. So here's really the problem. The last day of frost for zone 6A was supposed to be May 6th. So today is May 4th. I mean, way behind than the year before. 2024, it was supposed to be April 14th, I believe. And I took out my trees too early and I burnt them. So, let me grab something real quick. So, while I walk to the back. This is rabbit poo. Make sure you wear gloves because this stuff stinks. I started watering my plants maybe towards the end of March, maybe the second week of March, hoping to kind of start waking them up, getting them going. And then we had probably a week of 70-degree weather. Everything was looking good. Some plants that giveaways. But anyways, 70-degree weather, and it was looking good. I was like, oh my God, the season's gonna start early. Great. And then there was a time in the end of March where I was going to Mexico vacation. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go crazy and wake up the trees and have to stress about all of that while I'm in Mexico. When I got back from Mexico, it was nothing but super cold weather. Non-stop. Non-stop. My trees took forever to wake up. I literally just took out my trees last weekend. Very late start. I am kind of at that point where I'm just thinking to myself, if I get any figs this year, I'll be happy. I do have a lot of single trunk plants here that I'm going to be focusing on training. But I don't know, guys. It was just rough this year. I can't believe it's freaking May, right, guys? Freaking May already. So I got the rabbit poo. I'm gonna recharge my Jadam barrel here. My buddy, the fig father, Antonio, was gracious enough to give me a lot of fish heads and fish guts. You can see that white stuff there. That is all the bacteria just slowly breaking this stuff down. Doesn't smell that bad. It smelled horrible last week, but thank you, Fig Father. Also, guys, Fig Father is a master at rooting. I think he got close to 100% this season. He probably rooted maybe 100 plus cuttings and like 99% rate. So make sure to check him out. I don't know if he has YouTube, but he definitely is posting stuff on FigBid. Seth, you gave me 4 cuttings, the only cuttings I really wanted. Well, I really cared about this season. He was 4 for 4. I have all 4 varieties. So thank you, Seth. I'm gonna uppot these probably next week, but Antonio raised them, gave them to me last week, and just phenomenal at getting roots on cuttings. So again, FigBid, his name is Fig Father. He's a really great guy too. But let's go back to my Jadam barrel here. Rabbit poo. This stuff stinks. We're gonna just dump this in here. I am gonna put my phone down because I do not want to drop it in here. Hold on, here we go. We're just gonna, oh shoot. Do not want this on me. I'm gonna just drop this rabbit poo in here. And then you can see fish heads. Got the rabbit poo guts. This is my nitrogen mix. Just gonna let that seep. Yeah, let's open up this one. Okay, this one is my fig mix. Oh my. I put 4 gigantic pumpkins in here in the fall. All gone. Love putting beets, so I put the beet skins and beet tops in it. But pretty much all this really has in here are figs, pumpkins, and beets. Oh, and banana flowers. Banana flowers is where it's at, guys. We'll get some banana flowers one day and show you how I throw it in there. But that is the fruiting mix. Okay, this one is the crab shells. Oh, I'm scared to open this one. Oh yeah, crab shells. Barely, I can feel them on the bottom. There's barely any left of shells. It had crab legs, mussels, clams, pretty much anything crustacean mix. You can see how it's kind of disintegrated. I'm gonna give this a good stir, close it back up, and then we'll go to the next thing. Okay, we're gonna make something really special here. We're gonna use some rainwater. In my barrels. We have, we're gonna put some rabbit poo, worm castings, some bird dropping and bat dropping powder, and we're gonna steep it maybe for 48 hours, 72 hours. We're gonna strain it really well, and we're gonna use it as a foliar spray. It is called, in the industry, bud swell. And you just spray the leaves of the plants with it. So just trying to stay up with this organic farming, guys. Man, thank God it's not hot today, but they're coming along, guys. The next video I'll show you how to start training your trees. You can kind of see leaves like this are getting affected by the cold weather. I mean, last night was freezing. It was May. My homie was hanging out in the garage drinking, and we had to turn the heater on because it was that cold. So curled leaves, guys, that's generally indication of cold. But yeah, okay. I don't want this to overflow. All right, so we got the water, worm castings. Let me set it up in the camera. Got some more rabbit poo. Not gonna use the whole bag. Some bat guano and some bird guano. Guys, that rabbit poo is no joke. I'm not even gonna measure, guys. Maybe the instruction says a tablespoon. Yeah, 2 tablespoons per gallon of water, 5-gallon bucket. Sure. The reason why I don't care about really measuring this stuff is once I seep this, I'm gonna also dilute it when I do the foliar spray. So you guys can see that in a later video. Okay, key part is the rainwater. Can't have chlorinated water, guys. We'll just give this a good mix. Worm castings, rabbit poo, bat poo, bird poo. And then we're gonna make this into a foliar spray. I'll make a whole video on the application part because we definitely wanna make sure to strain this. Put a cover on it, guys. Let it seep for 48 hours. I'll probably try to get back out here and do the foliar spray. We just got a bunch of days with rain coming up, so I'll try to find a day where I can slip it in. Go.
Hi, the video was a walkie, so we didn't have to start over, and we just fill out buckets right now, and here's all of this hay that we go to use. So let's get started.
Okay guys, let me give you a rundown on what happened here. We retired the blue tarp. The girls went to the store and got me a heavy duty tarp. We got some straw from the nursery this morning. What we're doing is we're using a reciprocating saw, cut them in smaller pieces so that we don't have a mess on our hands here. It's just easier to lay when it's cut. So load it up.
So my dad invented us something I didn't know what he said. So be right back, okay?
You're gonna take some straw
Straw, some
and
straw,
you're gonna put it and spread it.
and water it.
I'll show you. But make sure to take the tags and just put more, okay?
Okay.
Okay, keep going. What you want to do is once they put the hay down, you just want to mist it to kind of glue it all in place.
So we are just laying it out. Yeah. And covering it with the hay straws. Dad,
Yes.
does Moose eat this?
Yep.
So does eat hay straws. So next one, Caitlin.
Girl, Connie, this one needs more on this one, the first one.
Oh, okay. Does that one need more?
Yes.
Then we can do a second layer.
Yeah, put a second layer.
We put in a second layer quickly for it dry. Let me cover it. I'm running out of hay straw.
Okay, we'll cut more.
I'm doing that dual layer, Caitlin. Okay. That's it, guys.
Okay, start filling up the other. I'm gonna keep cutting, okay, while you fill.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's go get some more hay.
All right, guys. I had the twins for about 10 minutes of help, and then they went to go play with their friends. But I got it all strawed up. Made a mess. But all in all, we got a lot done today. We top dressed. We put some straw on. We charged up our Jadam barrels. We made bud swell. Yeah, guys, season is on the way. Is in full tilt. I'm exhausted. Tired, guys. Whew. But I'm happy. The plants look better than this morning already, so let's just keep going here and hopefully we have a great season. I'll make an episode of Fig Talk pretty soon here, kind of just explain stuff. I know I just was doing things, really not explaining why I was doing certain things, but we'll make a video about that. Why I picked straw, why I like that citrus tone, why I use rabbit poo, all of that stuff, guys. All right, peace, love you guys. I'm back. Hopefully I get more videos at least once a week. All right, guys, peace.